Hi everyone, this is audap. Let's check out Ender LILIES Quietus of the Night on Nintendo Switch. Obviously not developed by English speakers. Quietus of the Nights, okay. Let's see here. This all looks like stuff that's okay, I guess. We may turn off that camera shake. Sounds fine, that's all fine. Yeah, let's go for it. Listen! Hey! Oh, at last we meet. Well, you don't look happy to see me. I can hardly believe it, yet here you are, alive and well. Maybe not alive. Can you hear my voice? You just splooged on my forehead. Of course I'm gonna wake up. Oh. You seem to be awake. And none the worse for wear. Did I frighten you? Oh, wait, what is this, Shadow of the Colossus? You can thank the priestess for my incorporeal form. Do you remember what fate befell this land? Is there nothing but a horse? So you've lost your memories as well. Let us be rid of this place for now. It may be best for you to see the state of things outside for yourself. Okay, is it D-pad or is it control stick? Oh, looks like it's either one. Findings, statue inscriptions. Stone statues in the likeness of White Priestess. The inscription below the surviving statue reads, Priestess of the Dawn, while the destroyed statue seems to have been one of the priestesses of Gale. Okay, well, we'll use the D-pad just in case. Locked. Even though for these kind of games, I just naturally put my thumb on the D-pad. I know most games are actually designed for the analog stick. Jump! Do not be afraid. Wield my power as your own. You seem more than capable. I mean, it's a really nice looking game. These are some good graphics. Nothing hidden. Look at the detail here. I mean, this is good stuff here. Some nice parallax scrolling. Oh, there's a couple of dropped frames. That's not so hot. There's a dodge. Aerial attack. I mean, it is mostly 60 frames. Just occasionally drops here and there. But, you know, not too often. Not as often as, like, Capcom Arcade Stadium. Findings. Eline's letter. Dear Sigrid, I want you to deliver the amulet unto that white priestess. It's the necklace I bestow upon all priestesses, but I've imbued it with a blessing. I'm certain the ward will protect her from the threat of the Blighted. Wards can be broken and restored, but that is something only a priestess can manage. I count on you to see this through. Yours, Eline. Oh, I see she didn't make it. Press minus to open the main menu, where you can access all manner of information. Let's see, records, spirits, relics, collection. I'm hoping this is a Metroid style game and not a roguelite, but we'll see. The item, amulet fragment, HP plus 5, part of an amulet worn by a white priestess. The tiny shattered fragment still glows with a faint light. Findings on the Blighted. 1. As the mind, body, and soul of those afflicted with the blight is consumed, the rot spreads throughout. The rot possesses superb regenerative properties, granting undying flesh. The link between mind and body is cut in time, and the host is driven purely by the wrath of the blight. See, respites act as checkpoints. Resting will restore your HP along with spirit and prayer uses. Resting will call forth a defeated blighted to walk the land once more. Oh, okay, so restore... Wait, does it restore all of them, or just some of them? Okay, so it is... using a respite will restore your status and save the game. So it is incorporating Souls-esque kind of gameplay by restoring enemies. See, on the Blighted 2, there are Blighted whose minds do not fade. There's no saving grace, however, as it is said that they must endure an eternity of pain and suffering. The miracle of the White Priestess is the only true salvation for those who come to be cursed with the Blight. That's a bummer. Bummer for them, not for me. Hidden stuff. Whoa. Locked. A door opens in the distance. I do like how it gives you a tell of when the monster's going to attack. Let's see, this way should lead back up. Let's see, the Parish Way 1. Carriers of the curse appeared from the land of snow, bringing calamity to Land's End. Said to be the ancients' revenge, the curse drove people to madness and transformed them into monstrosities. Carriers of the curse came to be known as the Blighted. Really? They weren't known as the welcome guests? Tainted by the blight, never to die. We call these creatures the Blighted. I'm kinda getting that. I've said it like several times now. Yeah, look at that detail. I'm really impressed with how this looks, especially how it runs. I mean, a lot of lazy developers would have tried to cut the frame rate in half, but yeah, this one still keeps a pretty stable 60. Just dropping occasionally. The air is thick with the rot of the blight. Take heed. To protect her, I must destroy, 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 destroy. Why couldn't to protect her you should make a sandwich? It's like way better. Tough. Demon attack. I'm gonna watch you go destroy, destroy, destroy. We are, okay. Can't skip it, huh? Yeah, the sprites have some good detail too. Oh, well great, that wasn't your final form, I see. Okay. Okay, fine. Apparently can't get hurt at all at that first phase. Wonder how many phases there are. Wonder if it's 3 or just 2. Really, you couldn't find a way to skip this first part if you've already seen it? Yeah, well, okay, fine. Have it your way. Awful limber for a big old bitch. Oh yeah, they're right up on her too. I'm glad I know how to manage my stamina. I was supposed to protect you. Yeah, I wouldn't call what you did protecting. I adored the priestess of the font. She was our only hope against the immortal Blighted. The unflinching resolve and a smile on her face, she epitomized radiant tenderness. My sister's letter informed me that the priestess was in poor health. It seemed the burden of her purification rituals was taking its toll. I couldn't rejoice at the peace she brought at the cost of her own well-being. Or able to protect her as a guardian. No, it was my own sister who was chosen for that role. In my darkest hour, I found solace in Lily, who was much like the priestess herself. Even if I couldn't serve her as a guardian, the least I could do was protect her. But then the rain began to fall. Cries of pain rang out in the distance. The head guardian called it the rain of death. I gave Lily sanctuary and took my weapon in hand. The rain never let up. That's the spirit. Guardian Sigrid. Swings an iron ball to attack surrounding enemies. Sub-skills have a cooldown and limited number of uses, but can be used in conjunction with other skills. Sigrid guarded the sept to protect the White Priestess Lily. Never-ending bloodshed caused her to be consumed by madness. Okay, what the hell's going on here? Nothing useful. Guardian Sleep. While airborne, B&B. The blighted wings of Guardian Sigrid gain an extra jump while midair. Guardian Sleep. The wings of Guardian Sigrid grant Lily an additional jump by pressing B while in the air. Boy, they gotta tell you a couple times. It's like, are you sure you got that? This soul has been purified, no longer imprisoned by blight. With that memory just now, the woman called you Lily. Surely that is your name. If you retrace the memories of the blighted in life, you may just remember something yourself. It may prove difficult, but can you carry on? No, carry on's a different game. In the same genre. White Parish. Are you all right? Don't push yourself. Take a rest. You can't just rest automatically. Okay, I'll hit the button. Let's see, you possess blighted spirits with skills at your disposal. Spirits can be equipped as respites. Let's see, so... Set 1, set 2, what's that mean? Oh, okay. Oh, no, I have 2 hey listens following me. Hey, listen. chaos had taken the villages long before even my arrival. But did the rain end them, or the Blighted? My bond with the priestess is a perennial one. I may not be able to lead the charge in this form, but my blade's yours. You think me the sort of wretch to leave a child out in this horrid rain? Let us trudge on. Oh, that looks healthy. Do you recognize them? Seems they lost consciousness before succumbing to the madness. They don't appear to be a threat, but best keep your distance. Oh, excuse me. Gro's letter. Dear Bale, thank you for your continued service in ferrying the White Priestess and her guardians. My son hopes to one day be as fine a coachman as you, to ride as gallantly on as fine a horse. Please do call us when you visit the parish. Blessed be the tranquil white light, head of the guardians, Groa. Oh, damn. Yeah, you know, but I kind of feel like it's a little out of place in the game. Let's see, red and white flowers. Lily may find flowers blooming with mystical power that will help her on her journey when destroyed. Red flowers, blight, wreath, red flowers will restore spirit uses. White flowers, the blessings of magic-infused white flowers will restore prayer uses. Yeah, it's the same. It just hesitates every once in a while. It does break the presentation just a hair, but it's never really that much of a bother as far as like when you're playing. But yeah, certain areas and certain places that you pass by, they just tend to drop a frame here and there. It's a shame they couldn't have stabilized it, but maybe there's a potential patch that could be applied. Because really, outside of that, I mean, the presentation is stellar. I mean, it's really well detailed. Lots of layers of background graphics, and just a really sharp looking game. And I can understand why this is at a slightly higher price point. I mean, it retails for $25, which I thought maybe would be a little high for this style of game. But now that you look at like all the work that's poured into the screen, I think it's easy to justify the price. Unfortunately, 2D games have sort of a bad rep, because it's mainly represented by the the lower budget indie crowd, which may not give you good imagery, at the cost of a lower price point. And then when they finally do make a game that more work has been put into the visuals and the sound, just more work overall, then people still hold it to those lower standards that you know, that games are developed with less time and talent, which is a real shame, you know, because you can have a game that looks like this, that's worth the price that they're asking for, but you know, people feel that 2D games are not worth as much. I don't think that really speaks to the quality of the game and the amount of time that the developer puts in. Not to say that every 2D game, you know, doesn't deserve a higher price. Some certainly don't, as we've played many of those. But this one does. This one deserves a higher price point. I almost think that the $25 is kind of a steal. When you look at all this work put into it, you know, all the detail and the sound. You know, it's well animated, although it is sort of vector-ish animation. That doesn't take away from how smooth the presentation is. You know, we've easily seen, you know, tons of these kind of games, you know, go completely south. Servers that are not very fun, but this is not the case with this one. This is plenty of fun. It's well done. Again, I think most developers would have tried the Soulsborne route and given you a meter to manage for your actions, and thankfully they didn't do that. I think that sort of gameplay is not for everything, and I see it far too often where you're managing your stamina, and you know, a lot of times it's just not fun or well done. I understand developers are, you know, emulating things that they like, but I think it's a special talent to develop a game around that system. Oh god, I'm getting my ass kicked. It takes like very careful work to get that to work in your favor. Otherwise, it feels cheap. Like if you implemented it in a haphazard or half-ass way, it just feels like, you know, a fan or presenting a true homage. The developers should be really careful with that. You know, chasing after that gameplay, which they may not understand how to fully implement correctly. Oh, you got more health than normal. Oh, damn. Save me. The pain. It's unbearable. Beautify. Cliffside Hamlet Youth performs an arch leap and lands within a force to scatter and damage surrounding enemies. Separated from his mother in the midst of a terrible storm, the boy set off for the White Parish in search of help. He never arrived. Okay, we got another spirit, huh? Spirits can only be changed while at a respite. Okay, fine. Be that way, game. I'm just having some fun. Now, this is like dinner music. Or like old theater music. As I said, it just doesn't feel that appropriate because it's just kind of playing along in the background and not necessarily enhancing the gameplay. It's sort of setting a mood, but I don't feel connected to it. Like I said, it's well composed, and I definitely would not say it's bad music. It just seems like it shouldn't be here. Hold. Something approaches. Oh, hi, again. Or rather, it follows. I sense no clear mind. It seems to be drawn by your amulet. Perhaps they were once in service to a white priestess. Is there desire to assist us? You, priestess, are a rare breed. Can we ride? No? Okay. Fast travel is now accessible. Ah, you can now travel to any respite you have previously used. Findings. The parish way 2. Soldiers of the nation rose to face the Blighted, but struggled in vain. In the end, the prayers of the woman in white saved the kingdom. Her words, the only thing capable of purifying and stopping the Blighted. Revered by the people, this woman came to be known as the White Priestess. Level up. I have a feeling I should go back and save now that I'm leveled up. Okay, actually, why don't we stop it there? This is audap, and you've been watching Ender Lilies, Quietus of the Nights on Nintendo Switch. Boy, what a surprise. This is an excellent, excellent game. I really didn't know anything about it. I know it is available on PC previously, but I haven't been playing my PC a lot, especially with the new consoles coming. I've just kind of been preoccupied with all these other games on the consoles. But yeah, I mean, if you have a way to play this, be it on the Switch or on another console or on PC, then definitely check it out. This is really, really well done. Again, I know it's at a slightly higher price point than you would normally expect from a 2D game like this, but this is well worth the money. Great graphics and great sound, great gameplay, and just enough challenge that gets progressively more challenging as you play. I really can't recommend this game enough. Definitely check it out. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.